Welcome back to more of the Sportsdrome Speedway update as week number 2 goes into the books and the 1-hour Extreme Wing Figure 8 Enduro is in the record books as well. Standing by with our winner, none other than Chris Harmon of Brooks, Kentucky. And Chris, it was a great race. Front row starters, Artie Ware and Jeff Roberts, both of them set a new track record in qualifying, but you didn't let that intimidate you.
No, they were really fast early, and both of them were in the track record speeds qualifying, and I was off a couple tenths, and I just knew, you know, as the race went on, my car would be good, and it really started going good about 50 laps into the race.
It was exactly at about the 13-minute mark of the 1-hour race event that you made your move on Artie Ware for the lead. You set him up for a pass and completed it. Then Artie got tangled up with the third and fourth place cars.
Yeah, he had tough luck. He still wound up coming home third, but you know, these guys are just getting me in qualifications, but we're setting our car up for the long run, and it really pays off in these long races.
After you took away the lead, though, you had your cousin right there on your back bumper giving you a little bit of motivation. It had to be tough kind of racing him. Yeah,
Mark Harmon, 35, he was in second, and he was probably better than me there for, you know, 20, 30 laps, and he ended up having some tire problems, and you know, I hated to see him go out, but I think he may have had something for me.
Kept it in the family, though. Brother Jeff come up there to about second place on you, and wasn't able to really challenge for the lead, but nonetheless, it was a family affair up near the front of the field.
Yeah, that was great. Us running 1-2, all the hard work paid off. We just been building him a new car the last 3 months. We've been putting a lot of hours in the garage getting that thing ready, and I was glad to see him come home second, and he was real happy to finally get that new ride out here, and he's looking to win one of these maybe, you know, next time out.
Chris, as defending track champion, you're off to a great start. Second place on opening night, a big win in the 1-hour Enduro here this evening. I'll give you a chance to mention some of the sponsors on your car.
Yeah, I want to, you know, mention all my sponsors. Ken Ashley with Phillips Lighting sponsored me this year, and you know, I'd like to win another championship with him on board. I want to thank Working Western Outfitters, Jeff Lathan, G&G Radiator, Harmon Service Center, All Star Trucking. And also want to thank Twisted Metal Video here filming us tonight.
Okay, so there you have it. A lot of Twisted Metal out on that racetrack, but none of it belonged to this guy. Chris Harmon, congratulations again on a big win in the first major race event of the 2010 racing season here at Sportsdrome Speedway.
Thanks. It feels good to get this first win out of the way, and now we can try to get a few more.
There you have it from the 1-hour Winged Extreme Figure 8 Enduro here at Sportsdrome Speedway. Here's your champion, Chris Harmon. Another feature event winner here at Sportsdrome Speedway, Jeff Bissinger, and he collected the victory in the Consi for the Dromer Oval Division. And Jeff, it was a great race. You started up front, gave up a few positions, but then got it to the front for the final laps.
Yep. Yeah, it was a tough race.
Well, I tell you, you know, and it's usually when they start up front here at the Sportsdrome, that's where they wind up unless they break. But, you know, gave up a couple of positions there. Just maybe, what was it, going into the turn a little too fast, drifted out of your groove?
Yeah, trying to get the handle on the outside, and, you know, it's a lot of banging going on. So, made it a little rough.
Well, they say rubbin's racing, and of course it's no different here at Sportsdrome, but drove a clean race other than that. Notice you have a Ford Thunderbird. A lot of the cars in the field here tonight are General Motors cars, and any particular reason why you went with a Ford this year?
Well, I started off racing around John Basham and stuff, and whenever he, you know, decided to sell, I figured the way his car ran, so I knew he knew how to set them up and all their good help deals, so that's pretty much why I got stuck with the Thunderbird.
Well, I tell you got stuck with a winner here tonight. And I tell you, what's your goals for this season, the 2010 season here at Sportsdrome?
I'm going to go for a top 5. That's what I'd like to go for. I know the GMs are hard to beat, of course, you know, but that's my goal for the year. Try to finish top 5, A, whatever.
I know you didn't get to victory lane by yourself. We'll give you a chance to mention some of the sponsors on your car this year.
Yeah, I got Fast Lane Automotive. He's been a big help, motor and transmissions. Show Cars did all the body work, paint, had it ready for the car show. Best Blind Shades, they gave me a pretty good amount of money to start off, and got a couple other sponsors. Expert Muffler, they did all my brakes, exhaust work, front end. Travis Miller, he was a real big help, and Jamie Goodman, they've all helped me tremendously. I couldn't do it without him, and you know, it's pretty much all for now, and a lot of hard work, a lot of nights out.
Sure is. Well, Jeff, congratulations on your feature event win here tonight at Sportsdrome. Look forward to seeing you again here in Victory Lane, and perhaps get that top 5 in the point standings like you wish.
Yeah, that's my goal, so thanks a lot.
Okay, there you have it. Jeff Bissinger, another feature event winner here at Sportsdrome Speedway. Well, we talked to some drivers that made it to Victory Lane tonight. One driver made it to Victory Lane, but it was a week ago. Tonight, not so, well, the luck wasn't there. Artie Beware, a tough break in the 1 hour here tonight, but a new track record. You got to be thrilled about that.
Yeah, it's always good to hold that. I don't think it'll last very long. Track's getting better and better every week. Just wasn't real fortunate in the race tonight. Good side was we come home, car's not tore up, got a couple beats and bang, some dents out of it, but all in all, good night, good points night, and car still in one piece.
Understand Jeff Roberts, a friend of yours, came out and set the track record in qualifying, and he had to be really thrilled about that until you rolled out onto the track. What did he have to say?
What are friends for?
Exactly. Well, tell me about the race. I mean, you started up on the pole, you led the first 13 minutes of the 1 hour race, and then defending track champion Chris Harmon made his move.
Well, my game plan was I was on some really old tires. We don't know with the new surface we're going to need new tires, old tires, and everybody's kind of playing that game. I had old tires on. My strategy was as soon as they got to me, sit back, relax, let them guys go. Late in the race, maybe they'd come back to me. Then we could race forward at the end of the night. Had a little unfortunate deal with Corey Harmon and got us both stuck all the way to the tail. And at that point, waiting on a caution flag that never came. And at there, you're just waiting for 1 hour to click some laps off.
You know, almost went a lap down to Chris Harmon, the eventual race winner. But again, was the car fading through the event? It was a 1 hour race. And were you slower at the end, or what happened there?
I had a tire on the rear tire coming apart on me, so I didn't want to overdo it. Of course, my ego doesn't want to get a lap down either. But at that point, it's finish. I've had a little bit of trouble in some of the longer races not finishing. So that was my big plan tonight. I just wanted to come home, get a trophy. That's where we ended up, top 3. All in all, good night.
A lesser driver would have lost that car the way that the tire was coming apart. Give you a chance to thank some of your sponsors.
Really, I've got so many. We'd eat up the whole clock tonight. But the big thing is I want to thank my guys. They're in and out of the shop every night with me, my wife and my kids, and then Bobby and Kathy Corbin. Without them guys there, along with all the sponsors and things that help us out, couldn't be at the racetrack without them. But mainly it's Bobby and Catherine that keep putting the tires on the thing forward and get us back out there week in, week out.
So there you have it, Artie Beware, an opening night feature event win here at Sportsdrome Speedway. A third-place finish here in the 1 hour extreme figure 8 wing cars here on the figure 8 course, and better luck next week.
Yeah, all the guys in the pit tease me that I got a 25-lap race car that's bad fast, so next 25-lapper, look out.
Okay, there you have it. You heard it first from Artie Beware.